Hey guys, hey, this is Justin Short with Remax One, and today we are going to talk about condos and see if you should be buying a condo, if it's a good idea, or if you're just gonna be wasting your money. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hey guys, hey, this is Justin Short, and again, I'm a realtor here at Remax One here in Murrieta, California. So we wanted to create this video and talk about condos. So condos are something that I get asked a lot of questions about, if it's a good idea, if it's a bad idea. So we'll kind of talk about some of the pros and cons here. So in general, if you don't know what a condo is, right? So it's basically an attached living space, right? That it has shared walls, so kind of similar to an apartment. Some do have their own private backyards or like a patio if you're on the top level. Some of them have garages, some of them do not. Some of them have attached garages, some of them do not. So there's all types of different ones depending on the community and the year it was built. But in general, this is something that we see super popular in like first time home buyers, or maybe like a downsizer. So maybe someone who's had the big home doesn't want to take care of all that anymore and just kind of want the little space and kind of maybe travel more and that type of thing. So let's kind of go over some pros and cons. So in general, yes, for most people, I think condos can be a really good thing. So the pros are it's going to be a lower price point, right? So that's kind of what draws most people's interest is, let's say if the average home is, $450,000, a condo may be closer to $300,000. Some are low, some are mid 200,000s up to low 300s. So significantly lower price point. So that's obviously a plus. So with the lower price point comes a lower down payment, right? So say if you're going to have to put 20% down, which you could do a lower down payment, but let's say you're putting 20% down on 450,000. Well, that's a lot more than putting 20% down on 300,000, right? So it's a lower down payment, easier for people to get in, and so a little easier when you're starting off. A lot of people don't have that big chunk of cash saved up. Where typically where they get their money for their larger down payment is they sell a property and they're taking their equity from one home to another. So a lot of people have all that 20% saved up, especially as you get those higher price points. So that's another plus. So lower price point, lower down payment. Also, there's lower maintenance too. So that's another thing that people like. And like for me, when I went to go buy my first home, right, I was single and I had a girlfriend at the time, right? I didn't have any kids, so I didn't really want the space. I didn't want a backyard. I didn't want to go out and mow it, like it really did nothing for me. So I really had preferred a condo at that time, right? Or sometimes people, or maybe you're getting older or, different stage of life, right? You've had the big house and you want to downsize, or you're going to travel more and you want something that you can easily leave for a month at a time. Condo can make a lot of sense for someone like that too, because you can kind of more easily come and go. You don't have to take care of the lawn. You don't have a lot of that, maintenance that you have with a single family home. Also, most condos are less maintenance on the exterior as well. So usually the HOA will take care of the exterior maintenance on like the walls, the stucco, paint, and also the roof as well. So re-roofing the home, taking care of tiles, things like that. So less maintenance overall. So that's definitely a pro as well. Of course, there's going to be some cons with a condo, right? So the cons for most people is you do have an HOA. So that is, usually it's higher than what an HOA is going to be on a home. So in our area, so kind of the Murrieta, Temecula Valley, we see HOAs anywhere from probably 190 per month up to, 250, 260, 270 per month. So a couple $100s a month in HOA. So that is obviously a monthly affordability factor, right? So something to pay attention to. And then also with that, when you have an HOA, you have some certain rules and regulations that are in place, right? So you may have limitations on how many animals you can have. You may have, noise constraints. You may have, some different considerations with the HOA, or things you can do to your property or things you can't. So those are things to keep in mind, And then your third con is really going to be appreciation, right? So although condos will appreciate, they will go up in value, definitely, yes. They just tend to not appreciate as fast as a single family residence, as fast as a home. So it's a little bit smaller market, right? They're just, condos always going to be less expensive than what a single family home is going to be. So they don't tend to appreciate quite as quickly. So I do think it's a great place for a first time home buyer. I think it's a great place for a downsizer. Yes, I think they could be great options. If you are looking for, if you're a young family and you're looking for that forever home and something you want to stay in for 25 years, condo may not be the best thing, right? At some point you may want a yard as the kids get older and things like that. So those are all considerations, but typically it's a great way to get into a home with a lower down payment, build some equity over time, and be able to maybe upgrade down the line. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out. You'll see all my information, and appreciate taking the time to watch the video, and hopefully talk to you soon. Thanks.